All right, we're going to try this again. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here, let's see if I can tag some people. Sorry, welcome to the After Dark Intuition Talk Show. So I am super excited. This is basically like our second show. Give me 1 second. I just had some technical difficulties trying to get on to, or trying to start my video with a new microphone, and obviously that didn't work because I think it was just not dead, but I just don't think it worked. So you couldn't hear me. And the video seemed to be very, very slow. I was using my computer. So now I have switched over to my phone and we'll go from there. All right, so I'll just leave it at that. So welcome to After Dark Intuition, After Dark Talk Show, where we basically get to talk about anything and everything, especially because we're after the darkness hour, so we can really go into all kinds of things if you'd like. If you pop on, say hello. I just want to talk about how the show is going to go, and we'll go from there. So my name is Christine Morse. I am, hello, Cynthia, what's going on? How's your conference going in San Diego? So I'm Christine Morse. I am a Reiki master and intuitive, and I really have a love for coaching women and speaking about confidence and basically how we get there. So I have recently decided that we're going to do an After Dark talk radio show because I think that's fun and I think that's interesting. And that's what I would like to do. And since I'm me and I can do whatever I want to do, that's what we're going to do. So I hope that you will all come on, and every week it's going to be Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope you will all come in and watch. We're going to do some free readings, so intuitive readings, where I will bring somebody on. We will have basically a question and answer type session, and they're free to ask any question that they would like. And I will answer that intuitively, and we can go a little bit deeper depending on the time we have, etc. So tonight we're going to start with a little bit more background about myself. It's going great. I have a gala tonight, so I won't get to stay, but I wanted to stop by for a bit. Aw, thank you. And I hope you look absolutely gorgeous getting ready for a gala. That sounds fun. Sounds like a black tie affair. So I want to tell you, this week we're going to talk about our strengths and actually where we get those from. But first, I keep saying that I'm going to tell you a little bit more about myself. So I'm an international best-selling author ×2. I have 2 books that I was part of a multi-author project. One is Rebel Romance. You can find that on Amazon, and also, oh my God, Magdalene Rising. I just had to look at the book title to see what it was. Oh my goodness gracious. So you could look up both of those on Amazon. My name as the author is Christine Renee. They're both amazing books. One is a little bit more saucy than the other. One is more spiritual. And I do have a true love for the spiritual. Like I said, we are going to start off by talking a little bit about like my background, and then we will go into basically what I've been doing this past week, and then we will go into speaking a little bit about the subject matter, about what we're going to talk about, which is the strengths and where we get those from. Then we'll go ahead and bring somebody on if someone would like to come on and get a free intuitive reading. Then we can pull some cards. We'll do a small meditation. The meditation might happen a little bit prior, and that should pretty much take us up until the end of the hour. So without further ado, again, my name is Christine Morse. Thank you very much for coming by to our new After Dark talk radio. I don't know how I'm going to say that. It just isn't rolling off the tongue like that, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. So anyways, this past week I had gone to Six Flags with my daughter, and I decided to listen in on some trashy radio. So I have Sirius XM, like a 3-month free subscription with my car. So I started listening to The Bachelorette recap. All right. Now I haven't watched The Bachelorette since like, I want to say Claire, and I don't know the women's names on a regular basis, but so anyways, this particular season apparently is 2 bachelorettes, and each bachelorette gets to, they are dating the men, all the men kind of together at first, and then they split off and whatever, do their thing. So as I was really listening to the show, I was thinking, you know what, there's so many times in this world where we get broken down by outside sources, by outside people. And you see these 2 women throughout the time that they are on this show, and I'm only to like episode 7, I want to say, so we're to like hometown dates. But throughout this entire time that they were on this show, all it took was a man's opinion, or it could have been a woman's opinion, anybody's opinion, to say something to knock them down, right? It became a huge problem for them. And how do you actually stay strong during those types of occasions? Because how often do we get knocked down? We could wake up in the morning, we could look in the mirror and we could get knocked down. We could wake up in the morning and, find a text message from our boss that says, you're late, or this was due and you didn't get it in on time, and we're knocked down. But especially when it comes to our confidence, or when it comes to our confidence, really, but when it comes to our opinion of ourselves, is when we really get knocked down, when that gets chipped, or when that gets knocked around a little bit. That is when we have the most difficulty bouncing back. And so it really led me to want to talk about this subject matter this week. So that was how I came up with this, the strength within, because my daughter, she was off listening to like TikToks, and I was driving and I was bored, and I was like, all right, well, I'm going to listen to some trashy radio. So I decided to listen to the Bachelorette recaps. And it's so funny. And I apologize right now because my voice is kind of nasally, because for whatever reason, I'm kind of stuffed up, and I just can't get rid of it. Ever since I went on vacation a few weeks ago, I went to Lake Tahoe with my family to celebrate my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. And ever since then, I've been kind of like stuffed up. Like I have not been able to clear it at all. And so I'm nasally. So when I'm watching this show, the Bachelorette recap, the woman that's talking is so nasally, like I want to like scream. And then here I am, all nasally, and you guys have to listen to me. I'm so sorry. It is what it is. It's my voice for the time being. I'm so sorry. But yeah, this woman on the Bachelorette recap, she's just like, meh, meh, meh. I'm like, oh, woman, I'm going to kill you. So let's talk a little bit about what it takes to bring our strengths forward. As I got into this spiritual realm, right? Whether it's the universe that you're listening to, God you're listening to, or, just your own inner guidance, or if you're allowing the universe to guide you, etc. I really realized that journaling has helped a lot. meditation has helped a lot. Learning how to, do Reiki, because that gives you the energy from outside. But let's talk about journaling. And I know I kind of talked about it last week when we were talking about body consciousness, but I think we can really gain a lot from ourselves, basically ourselves. So when you're looking within and you're asking yourself, like, what is it? Like, why does somebody else's opinion matter? Like, take, for instance, these boys, they rejected, this is the first time in the Bachelorette history, apparently, the girl, I think her name's Rachel, she asked, I think 3 men almost in a row if they would accept her rose, and they said no. Who declines a rose, right? But that's like a huge, oh my God, my battery's low. But that's like a huge knock to your ego, right? So when something like that comes up and there's something like that is a trigger, something that triggers us and makes us feel bad about ourselves and makes us, go down, and, we're not our normal confident selves, where we're sitting up, where we're doing our hair, where we're doing our makeup, where we're, putting on our jewelry and we're really, like ready to go. Then we're like, okay, I don't feel like getting ready today. I'm not going to brush my hair. I'm going to put on some sweats. No, don't get me wrong. Sweats are like my favorite thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have that desire to actually, get ready and, present yourself to the world in the best. So when you take a situation like that where someone has knocked you down, and it could be anything, but I'm using that as an example. I'm using the Bachelorette rejection as an example. You need to go within and ask yourself, you have to ask yourself these questions. What is it? What is it that is making myself so triggered? Like, I know for a fact that I don't deserve rejection. I know for a fact that I'm beautiful. I know for a fact that I love myself. So why is it when somebody else is asking or telling us that they don't want us, or telling us that we're ugly, or telling us that we are a bad person, or, that our hair's a mess, or, that we're doing a bad job, why is it that we believe them? We shouldn't be believing them. There is no reason for this to occur. So how do we actually listen to that inner guidance? And how do we make sure that every single minute of the day we are building ourselves back up? So it's almost like your daily mantra, right? If you have one. If you have something like, you wake up in the morning and you're like, I am amazing, I am beautiful, I could do anything that I want to do, and, that is it. And so it is, right? And so it is. That's what I have right here. And so it is, ... And so it is. I just got it. I just got that done when I went to Tahoe with my family. But how do we actually utilize that guidance? And it's not even necessarily, it can be your own internal guidance. It can be your outside guidance, meaning like what we're going to talk about with psychic readings, or talk about with a coach, or when you talk about hanging out with your girlfriends and you're sitting there talking back and forth to each other, like, you're beautiful. Your butt really does look good in that skirt. You know what I mean? And you're not knocking each other down and trying to, turn this into like a cat fight, right? So we have to be able to trust ourselves. We have to be able to look at the words on the paper. If you're deciding to journal, look on the words of the paper and say, do I deserve to be rejected, or am I being rejected because XYZ? No, I am not being rejected because of that. I know I am beautiful. I know I am gorgeous. I know that I have the strength to walk, into a room and have all heads turn and look at me, if that's what you want. I don't mind that. I would love that, except I'd probably be like, briefly. And then I'd remember myself, right? I remember that I am a confident woman. Remember that I am wherever I am supposed to be. Remember that I am gorgeous and that I, am confident in my skin. And remember that, my mantras for the day. So what happens when we can't get past that? When we can't pull ourselves basically out of a funk? We really need to continue doing the work. And I know the work sucks. The work is hard. And by the work, I mean doing the journaling, doing the talking to your friends, looking to some outside guidance, looking to the universe, sitting and meditating and saying, okay, universe, God, source, whoever, please guide me. Let me know what direction I should be looking. Give me, if signs, if that's what you're into, anything. We have to look at that outside guidance and actually trust that the universe, source, God is sending us what we're supposed to hear, right? What we're supposed to see, what we're supposed to be. So often we allow all of these things to go right past us and without any thought of, oh, maybe I'm supposed to be paying attention to that, right? Maybe I was supposed to be paying attention to that sign. Maybe you saw, a particular animal 5 times that day, and that animal means that, you're supposed to be, that's like your spirit animal, and you're like, oh, you've been talking to me all day, Like, I think between yesterday and today, I was just continuously seeing angel numbers. But you know what? It wasn't just the fact that I was seeing angel numbers. And if you don't know what angel numbers are like 1111 or 111 or 444 or 555. And those are the ones that I see on a regular basis. I see 1111, and then I see 111. I see 444 and 555. And I happen to see all of those yesterday and today. And during both of those times, I was really working on my business, and I was working on the newest things that I want to bring to the world. And we'll talk about my newest subscription service, which I'm super excited about. We're going to start next week. I'll talk about that in a minute, but, we let those things go by and we forget that, oh my God, that was confirmation. That was a little nudge. That was, you're on the right track. Keep going. And we just bypass these things, and we really need to remember to take note. And, even when, like, I'm an intuitive, psychic, whatever you want to call it. Even when I speak to you about what question you want to ask, you can take it or leave it. It's your own free will, right? I'm just going to see what I can see, and then the guidance is up to you. The guidance is, oh, okay, yep, that fits. I can take that. Or no, I just don't believe it. I can't get behind it. You know what I mean? And you still have that choice. You have that choice every single day. Let me know if you're with me on that, because it is so often that we don't listen. We really just don't listen all the time. And it is so important that we listen, and it is so important that we pay attention to what is going on around us, instead of just going through life without a single care and just moving from point A to point B. You go to bed, you get up, you get ready, you go to work, you go to bed, you get up, you get ready, and we just keep going on and on and on and on. And we need to pay attention to that guidance. We truly, truly, truly do. So, why don't I go ahead and there's a couple of you on right now. If anybody wants to come on, I'd love to answer a question for you. And we can talk about your opinion too on the whole, strength coming from within. So if you want to come on, just either raise your hand or ask to come on, or however that works. I did it last week with Amanda Nicole. She was so much fun. We had such a great time. So if you want to come on, just let me know. If not, then no big deal. We can just keep going, and I could do a global reading for the couple of us. So while you guys are deciding or not, let's go ahead and close our eyes for a brief minute, and we will just do a small meditation. We'll just bring some breath into our body, bring some energy into our body, because right now for me it is, oh my God, my watch is dead. It is almost 9 o'clock. I always have to remind myself to listen. Yeah, it's so true, because both you and I are extremely intuitive, and sometimes we just, you're just too busy in life and you just forget to actually take that moment and go, oh yeah, oh my God, yep. There's a reason why, that is sitting there staring me in the face. Hey, Simone, what's going on? So let's just take a quick couple of breaths. So go ahead and sit in your chair, sit straight up, give your neck a little roll. My neck today is so tight. So tight. I was doing some rearranging today of this office, trying to make it a little bit more pleasing in here, and I got to get my workout space back in order. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Oh my goodness, excuse me. So let's just sit up straight. And we're just going to take a couple of deep breaths. Keep your eyes closed, and we're going to breathe in through our nose if you can. I'm having trouble breathing through my nose. And exhale. And breathe in through your nose again. And exhale. And keep breathing. And while you're breathing in and exhaling, I want you to remind yourself that you need to open your ears, open your eyes, see the things that are coming to you, that the universe is sending to you. The universe, God, source are sending you thoughts in your brain. They're sending you notes on a piece of paper. They're sending a person to you that you need to meet. They're sending a conversation to you that you need to have. They're sending, a breeze by so that you can breathe. They're sending a penny on the ground so that you can feel abundant. They're sending, that beautiful man or woman in front of you so you can, find the woman or man of your dreams. It's everything. It's absolutely everything. And we need to take stock and realize that this is what we need to see. We need to open our eyes. So again, one deep breath again. Deep breath in. And exhale. All right. So since I don't see anybody that wants to come on, this is going to be the format that I'm going to try and do every single week. We'll kind of go into, what we want to talk about every week. And then I will try and we'll do a little quick meditation, bring somebody on, and we'll do a reading. But for now, since there's nobody, I'm going to pull a card, and then I'll be talking to one of you. I'm just not sure whoever's on. All right, these are my beautiful Shaman's Dream Oracle deck cards. This is a perfect card. Lost Compass, getting back into integrity. Lost Compass, getting back into integrity. And of course, this really goes with exactly what we're talking about, right? Because how often are we lost without that guidance, right? We need the journaling or the meditation or the, Reiki or the, outside guidance, however you want to call it, universe, God, source. We need the assistance. We need the assistance of others to guide us, however it may be, whether it's me telling you, this is what we're going to journal on this week. or if it's your girlfriend saying, you know what, you really look fabulous, or hey, I think, you know, we should do your makeup today, or I think we should, you know, do your hair, or you know what I mean, I'd love your hair short, can I braid it, or you know what I mean, whatever, girlfriends being girlfriends, or you know, anything. We need to listen to that guidance. And that's really what I think this Lost Compass, getting back into integrity, is reminding us all, that we truly need to remember to listen to that guidance, and remember to take stock of it, and question where it belongs in our life, so that we can become back into alignment, and we can become that amazing woman that we are truly meant to be. You know, when we are in alignment and when we feel strong and confident, that's when we get everything done. That's when we're able to move forward with integrity. That's when we're able to be a good parent. That's when we're able to find the man of our dreams. All right, bye. She's heading out. My sister's heading out. Have fun at your gala. I hope you're wearing like some beautiful gown. Only because that's what I love to do, is wear beautiful gowns. But getting back into integrity, finding that balance, finding that alignment is really what our message is today. So when you're listening to yourself, when the universe is sending you messages, when the universe is giving you that inspired action, when, you know, that bird flies by, when that breeze, you know, tickles your, you know, nose, or, you know, when you happen to see the crystal that you want to carry for the day, when you pull a card, right? When you pull a card and you go, oh yeah, that's what I remember. That's what I need to be doing. I need to be paying attention to myself. You know, I need to be paying attention to the universe's words. I really need to pay attention. I need to remember to do this. You know, you got to listen to the messages, and we have to be open to the messages. So let me take a minute and just connect and see if there's a message that I have for any of you. I know my sister's popped off. So do any of you have like a new baby in your life? Whether I don't feel like it's your own child. I feel like it's a grandchild of some fashion. I feel like it's a little girl. Oh, it could be a little boy. I feel like it's a little girl. Let me know if anybody has a little brand new baby girl. I just see happiness around the baby. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very happy time, a very good occasion. And this message actually might not be for someone that's on right now. It could be for someone that's going to end up watching later. So feel free to message me and let me know if that resonates with you, or you know what I mean? If you do have a brand new baby girl, grandchild, I just see like a lot of light and a lot of happiness around it, which usually you see around children, of course. But I just get this just huge abundance and happiness feeling, and I just feel like that belongs to one of you. Let's try to see if there's anything else around it. I kind of feel like it's almost like that is part of, not a business transaction, but there's something in regards to like some bureau. There's like a bureau, but the bureau means business. The bureau isn't like the child's bureau. The bureau is like a business bureau, and it had, not like FBI bureau, but you know, like bureau. It's like brown. I don't know how those two intersect, but they intersect somehow. And I feel it has to do with one family It has to do with a business, but there's a grandchild that has come into play, which makes them all feel so abundant. And I feel like maybe the business is booming a little bit more because of the abundance feeling. Let me know if that resonates with anybody. I love it when stuff like that comes. It's just the way I see and the way I read very detailed. So like I actually see colors and detail, like the bureau is brown, you know what I mean? Like there's something green in there too. I'm not sure if it's a file or what it is, but there's something in there that's green. But whatever it is, I see like detailed things. So it's very interesting. And I love it when I actually connect with somebody, and it's a lot easier when I actually have someone to verbalize with and talk to and, get some information from. But, let me know if that resonates with anybody. So, right now that is pretty much, it's 9:05. That is pretty much it for the show. But what I want to talk to you about is what our show is sponsored by this evening, which is going to be my newest subscription program. So if you would like to stick around, I'm going to talk about that. And we are going to be starting, I'd say next week, because tomorrow is September 1st. So I want to kind of give it a week because, I legitimately just put this out there yesterday. This really goes along with the lines of learning spirituality, learning how to, it's basically for someone who wants to either get back into spirituality, get back into learning how to do things, whether it's learning crystals, whether it's, learning cards in a sense, like I will pull cards, learning how to journal, learning how to really gain that confidence, but learning how to dig deep so that you can find the shadows, so that you can work on the triggers, so that we can then move forward. And when we dig deep and when we get into all of these things, we end up becoming more confident. We end up becoming the woman that we want to be. We end up with the relationship that we want to have. We end up making the money that we want to have. We end up having the job that we want to have. We end up doing all of these positive things because we've worked on ourselves. Because it's like going to the gym, right? You go to the gym, you work your body and you feel great about yourself. But if we're not working our mind and we're not working our belief systems and we're not working our energy, it's that energy that really gets us stuck. And when we're working on that energy and we're clearing that energy and we're making that energy bright and beautiful, then that energy allows us to actually move forward and we can become more confident, be able to put on your makeup and be so excited to go out for the day. Like I haven't worn makeup in like weeks, and I think that's just because I don't know. I just haven't felt like wearing makeup in weeks, and so tonight I put on makeup for you all. You should all feel very special. But when we feel confident, our world changes. We become a better parent. We become a better wife. We become, a better significant other. Everything becomes more clear. Like everything, we just gains more clarity. We do better at work. We do better in life. So part of my subscription service, the first month will be discounted. I do have a VIP option as well. So the first month will be discounted at $9 for the first month. Every month beyond that is $33. Now, what we'll get during this entire time is we will get 2 live Zoom calls per month, and we will also get weekly journaling prompts, and then you guys will also get 1 Voxer intuitive question a week. Basically, you can Vox me and be like, hey, you know what? Am I going to get the promotion to work? I need to know, right? And I will be able to Voxer you back and give you any details that I have. So that is the basic subscription. So that is the Voxer, and we will have a group Voxer as well. And we've got the Facebook group, which will have that we can all be together. And then I also have the 2 Zoom calls per month. So two Zoom calls per month, the Voxer, one question, and then the journal prompts. Now for the VIP option, you will have unlimited questions via Voxer, and you will also get one hot seat coaching session during the Zoom calls. So in addition to the journal prompts and the 2 Zoom calls per month, but during one of those times you will get a hot seat call or a hot seat coaching session. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to just message me. I can send you the PayPal links too if you're interested. The VIP is $111. And the discounted first month is $33. So for the regular, the basic is $9 the first month, $33 thereafter. And on the VIP, you have $33 for the first month and $111 for every month thereafter. I'm super excited about this service. It's just going to be a continuous service. So hopefully we can get more women, more like-minded women together, or men, depending on, who wants to join. And, I keep getting more and more stuffed up. I don't know what this is. But it's going to be really lovely because I love being able to work with each other and having people to bounce stuff off of and, discuss whatever subject matter we'd like to discuss on our 2 monthly Zoom calls, and it's going to be a blast. So if you're interested in that, please go ahead and message me. I will put, and just let me know what oh my goodness gracious, message me and I will send you the Zoom link, or if you have any questions. Voxer, if you're wondering, is an app. It's a very awesome app. You can basically just talk like regular on the phone, so someone asks you a question, you just talk into it, and then I can answer you in real time, right? Or, if I'm busy doing something, then I could just answer you in a minute when I see that I have a Voxer notification. It's very, I don't know what the word that I want to use, convenient maybe, but I love Voxer. My sister and I use it on a regular basis, going back and forth with our conversations, because sometimes we like to send each other little voice notes, and it works out very, very, very well. But so that program, I should tell you the name. The name of that program is Empower. Oh my God, Empower from Within. I don't know where the name just went. I wanted to say Empower You, but it's Empower from Within. So it's EFW, and that is my newest subscription service. And if you're interested, go ahead and message me. But I think that is all that I have for today. Don't forget, Lost Compass. Make sure we get back to where we are headed, right? Get back to where we're headed. Remember to look at your guidance, whether it is from outside sources or yourself. That's where we need to head. We need to come into alignment. So I thank you. I thank you very much for watching our kind of, second edition here of the After Dark talk show. I will get the names down right. I sometimes just have difficulty talking. That's just how it is. It's always been that way. But, yeah. I hope you come back next week. So Wednesday at 8:30. If you are interested in following me elsewhere, I will be posting this to YouTube, so you can follow me over there at After Dark Intuition. And also that is my Instagram handle at after, the @ symbol, and then After Dark Intuition. I like to do a lot of stories over there. And I'm just getting back into posting. I also have a group if you would like to join the group. Also After Dark Intuition, the Art of Confidence and Empowerment. There's all kinds of fabulous things in there. There's a couple of free classes in there too, if you want to go back and look at those master classes. Yeah, I think that's it. 2 books that I have, international best-selling authors, Magdalene Rising, if you want to look that up, and Rebel Romance. Oh, my power. Rebel Romance. Rebel Romance is a little bit naughty, and I absolutely love it. It was a little bit over the top, but I love writing fiction, and it was a good time. So please feel free to look. Those are on Amazon, and say hi. So I will talk to you soon. And I will see you next week for episode 3. Bye.